All right, y'all. Welcome back to Dead Spot Podcast. We're here with another episode. Got my boy Reg with me. We're here discussing the conference finals. Let's get right into it. First off, shout out to the 4 teams that made it. Shout out to the Celtics. Shout out to the Pacers. Shout out to my boy Luca and the Mavs. And shout out to Ant-Man and them Wolves. I will say, I didn't even have the Wolves making the offs before the season started. So for them to be here, got to give them their flowers, got to give them their respect. Shout out to them. But let's jump right into it. Reg, we could start with the East because that's a quick one. What are we thinking? 5? How many you got?
Yeah, 5 sound about right.
I think because the Celtics are always good for that one little game where they kind of they just kind of off.
Which could be game 1. We've seen it before.
Right. But I think the Pacers, I don't think they got enough. I don't see it. Like Tyrese
We was talking about it off camera. Like we said, it's only the championship coach, bro. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
Other than that, them boys cooked. I just don't see it.
Yeah, they ain't got enough. But it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? It's a good experience for them. We'll see what they do in the offseason. They added Siakam looking good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Siakam looking good. They figure out they need a little more shooting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they held on to Miles Turner long enough for them to get some good pieces around. I've been wanting him gone for years, but now I know they're not getting rid of him now that they got some pieces.
Nope.
So just they get some shooting, bro. They might Tyrese take another step. They might could do something in the next year or two. But this year, we seeing the Celtics.
Yeah.
But who is seeing the Celtics? Red, talk to me.
It's tough because
rocking with.
I'm looking at it like, okay, one end, this is Luka's second in 3 years Western Conference Finals.
Yes, sir.
Like he been knocking on the door. And then on the other end, Ant looking like D Wade right now.
Ah.
And it's like, man, it's like I done seen teams get hot. Because I said the Nuggets was gonna win. I didn't see them coming. Once I seen the Nuggets tied up 2-2, I said this one's a wrap. It's over.
For sure.
But for them to pull it off, they hot. You know how hot teams get. I don't know, bro. I know we see 7. That's what I do know.
You gotta go on 7. You just don't know yet.
I just don't know yet.
So listen, let me tell you this: if we following the D Wade script, right, for Ant-Man,
right,
this is where he lose in the conference finals game. He goes to the conference finals, and then he come back next year, remotivated, ready to do the thing. But you don't just go straight. You feel me? You got that. Hey, look. When you look at I personally got Mavs in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, when you look at the defenses of both sides, both of them been playing elite D. I think they've probably been the best 2 defenses in the playoffs so far.
For sure.
But when you look at the Minnesota compared to the OKC, they don't have as many scorers. Like when you really think about it, like they not bringing that. They got they got Ant-Man. Cat gonna get out 3 or 4 out of the 6, 7 games, and then Nas Reed. It get a little tricky after that.
Yeah, it do.
Like for OKC, they had a bunch of guys that can knock down threes. They had a bunch of guys that was coming in that could get hot. I don't see them having as much firepower. So when you look at them being able to guard up good on air, because they got wing defenders now. They're gonna throw Derrick Jones on them. Then PJ gonna get a turn. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kleber coming back, that would be huge, but I think it'd be more for the finals for him. But when you look at McDaniels, he only gonna give you 1 or 2 games, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna be there defensively, but offensively, he's not consistent.
Yeah.
Alexander, not consistent. So when you look at the way they play defense, the problem with the Nuggets to me was they didn't have enough wing defenders.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Brown was missed a lot.
Huge, bro. And we had off. If Washington could replace him smoothly, then they would be scary. But if not, it could be problems. And we seen it was problem. I don't think that's the case for the Mavs. And I just see Man, Ant-Man already said he gonna be guarding Kyrie, and that mean McDaniel guarding Luka. That mean Mike Conley guarding Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Jones Jr. is one of the keys to this series, just like he was the key to the last series. He gonna damn near play Conley off the court.
Yeah.
What can you do with Derrick Jones Jr. now if he hitting jumpers? He pump faking one dribble, he at the rim. That's foul trouble for the bigs. I don't see how they work that out. Then if you look at the matchups on the other side, you got Derrick Jones on Ant-Man, Kyrie, Michael Conley. Gonna be on McDaniels. All he got to really worry about McDaniels is the backdoor cuts. Because if he gonna stand up there and hit threes, if he gonna knock down 4-5 threes, then just give him the game. It's over. We move on. PJ on Cat, and I think either Gafford or Live, whoever in on Rudy Gobert, and they move out. I feel good about PJ being able to guard Cat because Cat not no post up big that's just finna pound you down low. He trying to shoot threes.
He want to shoot threes. Yeah.
And not saying he can't go off the dribble, but against PJ not giving that shit up. And he's a lot stronger than people think.
Yeah.
So I feel good about this series, man. This is exactly the script I wanted. We got the Clippers, we got the Thunder, and then we got the Wolves. I just don't see how my boy don't get it done.
I mean, so I will say, when the playoffs started and I seen the bracket, I said the winner of the Clippers and the Mavs series should go to the finals. I did say that.
See?
I was telling a few people, I said, listen, I would not be surprised to see Luka in the finals this year.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact that he's a superstar. His co-star already got it done before being a co-star.
And
after that,
the exact same role he in right now.
He is in the exact same role. And then everybody else, they just gotta play their role. And it's gonna work. But then when you see Ant I don't know, bro. Like, he a dog, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I can't I know I see 7. I just don't know who's gonna win.
No, we can't let that slide, bro. I need you to pick, bro. You know what we was doing. This game start tomorrow and
tomorrow, right?
I need a pick, man. You said 7, but who do you trust more in a game 7? Then you got to see.
If you telling me who do I trust more in a game 7, you got to give me Luka and Kyrie in game 7.
So then, I mean, I'm saying like we got to out like what we gonna do. You got defense, or we take like you know what I'm saying. What is boiled down to?
So really, this series to me, okay, you got. I mean, Nas Reed been balling, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get them same Nas Reed that we got the last series.
Yeah.
Like you said, PJ and Cat is an interesting matchup to me. But I seen how they was playing Ant. Like, it was a point they was doubling Ant every time he crossed the court. Like, and Kid, I know Kid no defense, so he gonna try to get the ball out of Ant hands for sure. It might be Luka time, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What do with PJ sitting in the corner and him having to space the floor like that? Is that gonna be just a bunch of open threes for PJ, or you think Cat gonna be able to like what they're looking like? Because the difference is the Mavs don't have no Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
They don't have nobody sitting in the dunker spot.
Yeah.
Now even Derrick Jones, who at one point was sitting in that dunker spot, is on the perimeter making shots and making plays. So they going 4 out, 1 in. Where do Cat even like? Is he going to be able to play that like that? Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's tough because it's like when you bring Cat out, and I mean, you know, Rudy, he's the defensive player of the year, but ain't nobody scared to try Rudy. I done seen Live try basically everybody.
Right.
He's gonna try it, so it's like he either gonna block it or I feel like he's gonna get the foul called on Rudy. Either way, I feel like it's gonna be tricky.
And you know Luka calling for the screen. So when Bradley or Gafford come up to set the screen, he get the switch on Gobert. Now he driving PJ side. Cat come down, that's an open 3. Or if he don't come down, that's a live to the big.
That's a lob.
I just
So it's like,
I don't know. I just don't see because if you look at it, bro, with the Nuggets, the games, well, except for last night, obviously, because Jamal was doing, but the rest of the guys didn't show up. But the other games where Jamal showed up, bro, and everybody else did what they were supposed to do, not just forgot how to hoop like last night, they whooping their ass. The key to it was penetration by Jamal Murray and him being aggressive. In the games where he wasn't aggressive, they had no shot. Now you got Kyrie and Luka to do that. And another difference was the Nuggets had KCP. There is no Hyde and Conley. Like, I don't know where you put them. Because even if it's like, okay, well, Derrick Jones is a little bit more active, so let's put him on PJ, who's sitting in the corner. PJ driving on little buddy
all day.
2 dribbles and that little floater, he be like,
he gonna try to rise on him.
So it's
every
like
time.
I really don't see him being able to be that effective, bro. Like, unless he hitting jumpers and just doing it that way. But as far as defensive, I see him being a liability.
He gonna have to turn back the clock. He's gonna have to go back to being Memphis Mike Conley for him to be like real effective on the court.
Yeah, because I don't know. And that too big shit, like, hey, look, we gonna see. Cat gonna have to be aggressive. He gonna have to be scoring because we gonna be finding ways to work that out on defense. So if he not getting,
I feel like Cat. You know how Cat proclaims he's the best shooting big man of all time.
we need to see something.
He has to see. We have to see that this series, no question. Like,
and I love it too, bro. Everybody picking the Timberwolves, bro. The whole media got the Timberwolves. Everybody on Twitter got you feel me? It's Luka versus the world right now. I just really like the way they playing, bro. And then too, when you look at Game 6, being down 17, but then I mean, shit, that's a game you could say they battle tested. But shit, Minnesota just did the same thing last night, so they both battle tested. When you everybody, they both. I don't know. It's tough. Because I was out eating last night with my sister. I looked down to eat some short ribs. I looked up a 19-point game was 4. I still I don't know if they start counting by 4 points. What happened? I looked up, that shit was going so quick. So
they was hooping. I seen it at 15. I looked at my phone. I went to the kitchen, grabbed something to drink, came back. It was a 5-point game. I said, it's a game.
Like, quick.
I said, it's a game.
Yeah.
I seen a couple steals, a couple fast break dunks by Ant. It was a game at that point.
Right. He stripped Jamal clean.
I said, and when he did that, I said, here we go.
Yeah.
And here it begins.
I think that's something both of the teams been using, though. Like, they've been getting a lot of, because both of the teams been having moments where they've been stalling. Like, the second quarter for the Mavs been trash almost the whole playoffs. The Minnesota's the third was kind of struggling, but they both been relying on them defense. They've been getting them turnovers and getting out of transition. So it's going to be I feel like it's going to be an interesting back and forth. I also think it's been noticeable them last couple of games. Luka looking a little healthier.
Yeah. He's starting to move a little bit more.
Shit might get I don't know, bro. I can't wait. This is going to be one of the funnest series
in a while.
The last few years.
It's been a while.
And I wouldn't mind it going 7. I really wouldn't. But I really just think, I don't know, bro. I like the way it's been going. 1-2, 1-2. I think Minnesota might win game 1. They come back, win the next 2. Minnesota win game 4. We get their ass up out of there.
Then that's when the big game 5 come. Somebody got to show up.
You know what I mean? And let's keep this script. I like the way this script rolling. Lose game 1. Let Twitter say the series over. Luka hella weak. Yeah, he hella weak. Then they come back and win 2. Then they be like, oh, yeah. And then they just whip their ass. Come on, bro. I've been rocking with this. We got a good rhythm going, right? I'm ready.
Either way, I'm satisfied because I feel like the winner of this series is winning the finals.
That's how you feeling?
That's how I feel. I don't like Boston is a good team, but who have they played?
Yeah,
they ain't played nobody.
Yeah, both of these teams gonna be. Minnesota would have beat the Nuggets and then beat Luka, or if you Luka, you beat the number 1 seed Thunder, and then they're gonna be ready to go.
They're gonna be ready to go. I was just talking about. I said, look, if Ant wins the title this year, right? You done ran through Katie. You ran through Luka and Jokic, and then to
Tatum.
top it off, Tatum.
That's a
And then
rock.
on the back end, why they just played
Shay.
Shea. I mean, they was young. I didn't believe in the Thunder this year. They was young, number one seed, but it's still growing pains with that. And then you knock off Ant-Man, hot Ant-Man, then Tatum.
It's a run.
It's a
It would have been
run.
a little bit more special if it had been Jokic, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
But when you look at they both of their matchup again, I think they both play good defense, like against the Celtics because they got the wing, bro. And when you,
Mm-hmm.
I think against the Celtics, Lively would be a lot more effective being able to get out there on KP rather than Gafford. I think this series, Gafford gonna be big against Gobert.
Yeah.
I do think he's gonna be big against Gobert, but coming to the finals, I think Lively gonna end up having to play a lot more minutes. The same way he just had to do against Chet is if you see in them last couple games, Gafford was like a minus 25 in one game, he was not good. Lively was like plus 26 though. So it's like I think if you got the big that can stretch the floor, you got to go Lively. But Gafford, I think in this series against Minnesota, gonna be big. But
Yeah.
against them C's, man, I don't know. I feel good.
Yeah, I'm not I like the Celtics, but I just feel they're gonna fall flat on their face once again. And then, like we said, it's time to break it up. Like it's not working, bro. Like
Not working.
everybody, you can say they raw. They done been to how many conference finals now?
Like six.
It seemed like they always there. They always there. They just can't get the job done. So if they don't get it done this year, it's real questions, especially if they lose to the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, if they lose to them, they
Oh boy.
gotta blow that shit up.
Oh boy.
They gotta blow that shit up. But Luca, what do okay? Let's talk this though. So as far as Ant-Man, Luca, and Tatum go,
Mm-hmm.
what do a ring do for one of them? Because when you look at history, right? Like you could look at some of the players that got rings but first, like obviously like D Wade got a ring before Brown and them.
Right.
Uh, Tim Duncan was able to get a ring before Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and Cole.
Like, do you look at it and be like, what do that do for their legacy? Whoever win this ring, you think?
I feel like if Ant wins a ring this year, he's the face of the league.
Damn.
Nobody can tell me. You knocked off Jokic, you knocked off Luca, you knocked off KD and Book and Tatum on your way. How old are you? 22?
Yeah.
For your first one? Look, bro, listen. Like,
Would be a run.
that's a run right there. Like, that's legendary right there. I mean, and then with Luca, I mean, Luca's already like considered the best in the league, if not top two. You know what I mean? With that, it's like, it pushes the envelope, but just Jokic got the MVPs on him now. And then with Tatum, it's like he wins a ring. Do I still consider him better than Luca? I'm not sure about that. He's gonna be good. It's gonna do something great for his legacy, no question. But it's like you was being supposed to do this, in my opinion. Like you was supposed to do this. You was supposed to beat the Warriors. If we're being honest, you just ran into Steph. Like
Bro, when they got up 2-1, I thought they had them nigga. I'm like, oh,
you
God.
was. I thought it was over. I said, man. And then game four, and then after that,
They never won again.
they never won again. Like,
Shout out Steph. That boy won. That's still a series right there. That boy was going. That shit looked it over with.
like, come on,
Them
bro.
first few games, they was on y'all ass. I'm like, we.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
Steph, that's still one of them ones, bro. And they said 20. They didn't even have 22 on that short person run list, which is crazy, bro. But that's a whole.
yeah, that's a whole different conversation for a different day. Like,
But, bro, that Steph was going crazy. He ran through my boy. Look, I can't even hate. He was going crazy, bro. I can't lie. But I think, because right now, bro, I think Luka and Tatum, regardless, I think they locked into the top 5. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm saying Shea got that 5th spot. And then Jokic and Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
But if ain't go, you right, bro. If he get a ring, bro, he like how can I
On on that run,
he damn near gotta be top 5. He damn near gotta be in the mix.
like at 22, like bro, like this is a legendary run.
And if you look at Tatum, I think him because I don't really know, like you said, because it's hard to really move you up a lot when you was the prohibited favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think he would probably be in my top. He already in my top 4 regardless. Like even if they lose, but uh he might get to he probably top 3 would but
With a ring, Jokic, Luka, yeah, yeah,
and we got to bump Giannis down.
yeah. He'll probably go. They still regardless is like they top 5, but yeah, for the time being, yeah.
And people be saying I don't mess with Tatum, but obviously like him and Luca go back and forth, and then obviously my Heat usually play him every year when we healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that I got no problem with that. Like I be fighting for him. People say he's not even top 5 right now. I can't get with that. But it's hard to say, and we don't even know if like it'd be hard for him because like most players got to be the best player. Like when Luca
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't hooping, they was losing them games. Like it wasn't like they was still pulling games out that he was just being super ass.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum was playing just as bad, if not worse, than Luka throughout these first couple rounds of the playoffs, and they've been just cruising.
Yeah, it was times Tatum's was dropping like 15 this game, 17 this game, but they just doing it as collectively as a unit. But it wasn't just like
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so Tatum got to get it. The pressure is on Tatum, but I think with
yeah.
Luka being the best player left in the playoffs
Mm-hmm.
is there for him. So
Mm-hmm.
before we get off, Reg, I still need that. You tried to get away with it. Game 7, Timberwolves,
Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks. Who you got?
I gotta ride with number 77 and Kyrie.
You got so we got Dallas Mavericks versus Celtics finals.
Yes.
And how many games we got that going?
You gotta give me Luca in 6.
Luca in 6. I like Luca in 6. Luca in 6. We go 6 this month out of
You
here.
gotta give me Luca in 6 in that one. Yeah.
Shout out Luca. If Luca win do we got any action as best player in the world, or we still got to go Jokic?
Jokic MVP. He still gotta go, yo.
That's what Red's saying. That ain't what I'm saying. Luca win MVP. Luca winning this whole thing. Shit getting tricky over here at dance spot. Red's got to debate me on that one.
You
That's
might
gonna
have to
be
go,
hard
yo.
sell.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little but
Nah,
I don't know though.
it's
I
still
don't
probably
know.
Jokic, I don't know how you not tell me it's not my boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We go, man. I can't wait for this shit to get started Wednesday, man. We got to get back in here after like the first couple games to see like how we feel. Because I think Minnesota win game 1, but I think the Mavs bounce back game 2. So before game 3, we get back on, see what we feeling.
All right, it's all good. Yeah. Let's
All
do
right,
that.
man. We gonna head up out of here. Peace.
Peace.